What's up guys, it's your boy Waterboy Boy here, and I'm back at it again with another video. Today I'm in my kitchen, as you can tell by my kitchen being in the background of this video. This is my fridge, this is my sink, cooktop and oven. It's all here, and I welcome you to my kitchen for the first time. A little bit different, and that's because today's a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to be making a grilled cheese sandwich. Yes, a grilled cheese sandwich. Now I know you just can't contain your excitement. That's right. Alright, so Mr. Ramsay, if you're watching this, I'm not going to beg you, but I beg you, please, if you see this video, let me know what you think of my grilled cheese sandwich. I'd love to know. Please, just hit me up somehow, somewhere. I'm on YouTube. If you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I don't like Facebook, even though I have it. I have a subreddit if you want to put that in my subreddit. Nobody moderates that. Please, Mr. Ramsay, I'm not going to beg you, and I'm going to beg you. Please, I beg of you. Let me know what you think. So, starting off, every grilled cheese sandwich, you got to have the bread. Now, I've actually got two types of bread with me today. I've got Turkish bread, which is a nice soft bread. It's a little bit soft and crispy. It tastes very nice when toasted. It tastes a bit better than normal bread, which is what I've got here. A normal slice of bread. I have another slice in there, don't worry, not just one slice. A normal slice of bread. Now I'm going to be making two grilled cheese sandwiches because I can fit two grilled cheese sandwiches on my sandwich press over there. Very old sandwich press. Been using her for a long time, but she's still doing very, very well. To start us off, we're going to butter our bread. Now, our bread, which you can see is Turkish bread, is very lovely. Alrighty, I made a little bit of an adjustment. Obviously, you can see some things. I couldn't butter bread and do stuff here without showing you. As you can see here, a new fish tank, my fish. His name is made up on the spot every time we see him, but that's okay. Now, kids, be careful with knives. Don't wave them around. Be responsible. Now we've got to butter this bread. So you butter both sides of the bread. You butter the inside and the outside, and that makes it really, really nice. I'm going to start with the outside. I'm going to butter it up. This is going to come out really nice when we finish toasting it. Now I'm just going to put it on top of this loaf here, real quick, for about a couple seconds while they spread the other side. Ooh, this is coming out really good. Now that you've buttered this side, you go and put the bread right on the sandwich press. Remember, butter both sides. I've just gone and gotten these two slices of normal bread. Now, we're going to finish, of course, buttering the Turkish bread. And remember, top and bottom. You want to butter both sides of the bread, of the slice. And that makes for a very nice, crispy, tasty piece of bread on your grilled cheese sandwich. So we're just going to do this. Ooh, that's nice. It's going to be very nice, I can tell already. If you don't mind getting butter just about everywhere, you can just put the butter straight on the chopping board. Sorry, I forgot what it was called for a second there. However, I don't like to make that much of a mess because I already make a lot of mess in the kitchen. As you can tell by I'm getting butter all over my fingers. and then trying to wipe it on the bread. Oh my god, I just dropped the knife. Alright, so I'm a bit of a klutz in the kitchen, yes. It's true. Now, I've got both sides butters. Both, blah blah blah. I've buttered both slices of bread. And here I've made a huge mistake. And that is because I wasn't actually putting this slice of bread on top of that one until I've got the filling inside it all finished up. So I've actually made a big mistake. But that's okay, we all make mistakes. Happy accidents, as Mr. Ross once said. I've just put them in the microwave, just for safekeeping for the time being. Keep the cats out of mischief from touching it, if they want to. Hey mister. My cat's just over there. One of them. The other one's gone off. Alrighty, so we've got this slice of normal loaf. I'm just going to put it over there and butter the other side. Perfect. So now it's time to fry the tomato. Now I'm a bit of a picky eater, so what I like to do with my tomato is cut out the little bit here. I just don't like it being there. Try and cut as little tomato as possible, just that piece or where the stem was attached. I just don't like it in my thing, but that's it. Just normal slice of tomato. Now I slice it up, pardon me, let's slice it up here. Usually in the mornings, I'll just go over to my frying pan, I put olive oil on it, that's get a nice flavor to the tomato when you're frying it, as well as you need the oil so that it doesn't burn and it fries very nicely. So what I would usually do in the mornings, I just put the frying pan on and I just slice it up over the frying pan. But for you guys today, I'm going to do it on the chopping board here that I just used for the bread, and I'm going to chop some tomato slices. Now I like to keep them not too thick. I don't like really thick slices of tomato. Let's say that's a centimeter, a little bit less than a centimeter, or just about a centimeter. Not too big, because I don't know, I just feel like it inhibits the whole process. And my cat just got up on the bench. Mister, get down. Mister, no, you can't be here. We're cooking. It's an OHS, like, everything problem. So now that we've chopped up our, I was going to say onions, now that we've chopped up our tomato, it's time to fry it. Alrighty go. So now, I'm going to fry the tomatoes. So tomatoes, I like them fried, and I like to do this all before I put them on the grilled cheese sandwich. Olive oil is the oil I use. It just makes sure the tomatoes fry nicely, and of course, it just makes them taste a bit better. Of course, you have to turn it on first before anything fries. So that was my fault. Our tomatoes are just about done. that means that they are fried up. They look very nice, all fried up. I'm not going to show you because I don't want to. Just a matter of fact, I don't really want to show you. That's all. You know what a fried tomato looks like. Fry them how you like. I don't really care. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm awfully sassy. I don't know where this came from. It's just the frying tomatoes. Point being, they're almost done. And if I don't shut up, they will be done. I was correct. They are done. All you do, turn off the heat and just put them on. Now I've got like 2 slices still haven't been fried yet. I'm going to fry them up before we move on. So I might skip that section of the video and then get right to the bacon. Remember to wash your hands. That's all I had to say. Just remember to wash your hands. I did, don't worry. My hands are clean. Now when you're putting tomatoes onto the sandwich, you've got to really think about what slices do you want wet. Because if you do it wrong, you could mess up the whole ergonomics of the grilled cheese sandwich and end up with an overflowing mess. Now we're going on to the bacon. Now I've probably noticed in that speed run, I probably just like sped up section of the video, I was showing you I was cutting some cheese. I actually forgot to put the cheese on before I put the tomato, because you want cheese, you want the layer of bread, cheese, tomato, bacon, cheese, bread. Now we're going to go on to the bacon. Now I'm obviously going to fry the bacon. That's how I like to do things. I like to cook it before and then put it on the sandwich and then toast the sandwich. So I'm going to go do that right now. There is an ungodly amount of oil in that pan, and I'm not going to show you because I'm ashamed of it. By the way, I am not sponsored by the brand, on this apron. That's why I've covered up the logo here, but I'm too lazy to cover up the website that's here. So I'm not sponsored at all. I've tried to cover it up, but I'm not 100% done a good job of it. That doesn't really matter. We're almost done with this bacon. We are done with this bacon. I'm going to turn it off, and they're frying away still because heat. I'm going to take them out one at a time and just place them on the grilled cheese sandwich. Ow, that just hurt. Now, I probably saw when I sped up the video, again, I cut some more cheese. We're just going to put that on top of the bacon now, and then we'll put the second loaf of bread, and we'll be done. Or at least ready to toast. Not exactly done. I made a lot of cheese, just in case. Honestly, if I don't use it all, I can eat it. I can give it to the cats. They love cheese. I'm surprised they haven't come nagging me for cheese yet. But I mean, it's around midday. Yeah, it's about 10:30. No, they probably won't be hungry. They're kind of sleeping at the moment. And let's hope they stay that way. Now my bacon's a little bit crispy because I left it in there a little bit too long. I don't really like crispy bacon, but because it's with a lot of other stuff, I think it'll be fine. Honestly, just make the stuff to your liking. There's no point in making a grilled cheese sandwich if you're not gonna like it. If you don't like tomato, don't put tomato. If you don't like bacon, don't put bacon. Personally, I think a good grilled cheese sandwich has the cheese, the bread, some sort of meat. I was going to put salami if I didn't have any bacon as an alternative, but I prefer putting either bacon or ham or something like that. Point being, some sort of meat and some sort of other vegetable. So tomato, I like to put on it. Lettuce, actually, if we had lettuce, probably put some of that on. maybe some shredded cabbage. I don't know if that would be really good. Probably not, because cabbage tastes really bad raw. I definitely wouldn't know that from experience. But anything you can think of, anything you want, you can put on this as long as you can, like, toast it. It's getting a bit big, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. That's all the cheese that I've cut, and I'm not going to cut any more. I think it's plenty at the moment. It's kind of all over the place. Now, in here I've got the rest of the bread. So the Turkish bread slice that I buttered earlier is ready to just put on top, and I'll do just that. Now, that's pretty much ready to go. Yep, so basically Turkish bread, if you want to make yourself some Turkish bread grilled cheese sandwich, make sure you cut it really nice and thick, like a square. Just the other day I made with rather thin slice, because usually we cut it up really thinly sliced, sections like that. And, I mean, it's good, it's efficient, you get a lot out of a loaf, but it doesn't make for a very good grilled cheese sandwich because it's so stacked, and everything just falls apart, and you end up eating each individual section of the sandwich individually and not the whole thing all together. So you might want to keep that in mind when you're picking a bread to make a grilled cheese sandwich with. Nothing too small. Even if it's a small square, won't work, it's too narrow. That, or you have to use very little ingredients so it's nice and compact. Now I haven't buttered this other piece of bread, so I'm going to do that real quick off camera. Or on camera, sped up, whatever. Perfect. I've got butter all over my hands. Now you see, we finished. We successfully made 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. However, we're not finished. That was a trick. We still have to toast them. Now, like I've said, I use a sandwich press, a very old sandwich press, but still very good. Now, the sandwich press, or whatever you use, I'm assuming that's like the only thing you can make a grilled cheese sandwich with, is simply there just to toast the bread and melt the cheese. Everything else should be cooked if you want it cooked, unless you want to eat like warm raw tomato or like warm bacon or like chicken if you want to get salmonella. Point being, you should always use the sandwich press solely for the purposes of toasting and melting. Now I've just started off this grilled cheese sandwich press on the highest setting it goes onto. So there's like the pressing bit, it's at the highest section. That's because the Turkish bread is obviously very tall. It's a lot thicker, there's just a lot more stuff in it, so it's a little bit more thick. However, I intend to drop it one level or one gear lower, simply because the sandwich on the other side, which is it's a different type of bread, it's a lot less thick, isn't getting as much toast on it. So I might perhaps, I don't know yet, I might take out the Turkish bread and just have the normal sandwich bread there toasting. I might leave the Turkish bread there, but I don't want it to burn, I just want it to be nicely toasted. And Turkish bread tastes great when it's nicely toasted. And so that's what I want to do. So it's starting to sizzle now. Now, there's all the olive oil from when I was cooking the tomatoes, there's the olive oil from when I was cooking the bacon, there's the cheese, these are all sort of oily things, and it will spill a little bit, and also the butter as well. The butter really makes it really crackle. It sounds very nice. Nothing to worry about, just check periodically. You don't have to really watch it 100% all the time. I don't know about your sandwich presses, but mine has one setting, and that is on or off. 2 settings. Now always just lightly, very slowly lift the lid. Nothing should be sticking to the top, and because you've put butter, it makes sure that it doesn't. So butter makes it taste nice, but if you also don't put butter, you run the risk of your bread sticking to either the top or the bottom of the sandwich press and just falling apart when you try and take it out. Now I recommend you take it out with a spatula, or an egg flipper rather, because those are two different things, and SpongeBob got them mixed up for all of us. The egg flipper is what he calls a spatula. Point being, you get the egg flipper and you just take it under and then pick it up, put it on a plate of sorts when it's ready. I'm liking the way it's looking. I might flip my sandwich around because so we can get a nice even cook on all sides, a nice even toast, because it's not getting that right now, and I don't want that to be the case. I want a nice even toast. Plus the cheese hasn't melted yet. So I'm gonna go leave it be for a couple minutes. I'll come back every now and then. I'll leave you guys watching it, or maybe I won't. Who knows? I will when I edit this video. Alrighty, now they're both finished now. I did skip the whole cooking of them bit section. I'm going to use a serrated knife. I just find it cuts a lot better at bread. This one's clean, don't worry. And we're just going to slice it, I think diagonally. I don't know. It's how I'm feeling right now with this one. Actually, no. This one, the small loaf, that the cheese overflowed because I pressed it a bit too hard. That's the problem. You've got to really find the right measure of press and not press, or else it just completely. Oh, I'm getting hot cheese on my fingers. Or else it just spills over. And as you can see, bacon and tomato have already started coming out of the side. Alrighty, yeah. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So it's come out alright. It looks like a bit of a mess, and that's to be expected, honestly. As you can see, one half is just got everything, and this half has nothing. And that's entirely my fault, because I pressed it a little bit too hard, and the ingredients just decided to go in the direction they were being pressed. But that's okay, that's finished. Let's cut this one. Now, I'm feeling... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mo. Alright, meeny, miny. I don't know. This is a little bit confusing. What's in here? Alright, yeah, we're gonna do it diagonally. Alright, we're gonna do it diagonally. I've decided. Right now. And that's a little bit tough, in a good way, in a crispy sort of way. Oh no, I think I made the wrong decision. I can feel everything in this half. No, I've done a very bad job of this, haven't I? Oh wow, I've done a terrible job. Now it's all falling apart. This is terrible. This is not good at all. Oh, this is so bad. Oh my god. Why have I done this? Oh my god. No, I've just messed this up bad. Oh god. Oh my lord. Alright, well that's what it looks like. It's got everything in it. It's got the cheese and the tomato and the bacon, and it's actually it's not that bad. Yeah, this one's kind of this half spilling out. This half, however, is the ideal cheese sandwich. Everything's kind of kept in a little bit. It's coming out a little bit, but not bad in a good way. It's nice. It's got all the ingredients. It's got the bacon and the tomato and the cheese. It's not spilling out. Nice and crisp. It's nicely toasted. This one, however, is spilling everywhere. This is what happens like 90% of the time. 90% of the time, you get this sort of grilled cheese sandwich. The whole thing being like that. And that's really okay, because at the end of the day, I would not order a grilled cheese sandwich if I went to a restaurant. So I don't know what a restaurant grade grilled cheese sandwich looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've had this idea to make a grilled cheese sandwich on YouTube after I saw people were like making stuff on TikTok and showing them to Gordon Ramsay, and he'd reply to them, and I thought, I thought that'd be a very good idea for myself. But I don't have TikTok. I don't really intend on getting it either. So I did it on YouTube. I always thought that if I had met Gordon Ramsay and I had like a reasonable amount of time, I would make him a grilled cheese sandwich. That's my dish that I would make to him. I want to know what he thinks of my grilled cheese sandwich. And that's what, if I ever met Gordon Ramsay, grilled cheese sandwich, that's what I would make him. So I thought, let's make a grilled cheese sandwich on YouTube. And that's what I'm doing. I've made 2 grilled cheese sandwiches with 2 different types of bread, save ingredients otherwise. And honestly, likelihood of Gordon Ramsay seeing this and replying in any way, shape or form is probably unlikely. However, I've enjoyed this because grilled cheese sandwich is more than just Gordon Ramsay replying to it. It's about the sandwich and the love and the joy in eating it and the time you spend making it. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this time. I've enjoyed making this video. And I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say Happy New Year as well. It's now 2021. I didn't open the video like that. I was going to, but I forgot. Point being, Happy New Year. I hope your 2021 is better than 2020. And we all know how bad that was. And from a realistic standpoint, coronavirus is still a big problem. It seems Trump is still being a bit of a problem still. I think that's putting it lightly, I'm going to be honest. So I think 2021 is set to be not a great year either. But I hope we can learn from 2020 and make what 2021 gives us a little bit better. And hopefully by 2022 we'll be in the clear. We'll be out of this. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching my videos and commenting, liking, letting me know if you see me, hitting me up on Instagram. Thank you. And I wish you all a Happy New Year. And yeah, thank you very much. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already and you like my videos, have a look through if you like what I make, please subscribe. Feel free, make this grilled cheese sandwich at home. I really want to know how it goes for you guys. And oh my god, there's a fly. Thank you very much, and goodbye.